Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out as well as showcasing the FJX Weapons Vault here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So if you guys weren't already aware, a little bit earlier today at the time of making this one, the Modern Warfare 2 beta did end up going live, and interestingly enough, actually went live about an hour earlier than expected, which is a nice surprise. And with that being said, in this one, I'm going to be checking out the FJX Weapon Vault, which if you guys weren't already aware, this particular weapons vault is essentially a super blueprint. And in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing it, as well as I'm going to be discussing how the attachments work, and then at the end of this video I'm going to be jumping into a game just so that way you guys can see what this particular weapons vault or weapon blueprint looks like in Modern Warfare 2. So with that all being said, if you guys can want to enjoy this one at any given point in time, make sure to leave a like on it down below as well as subscribe. Also make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel because I have a ton of Modern Warfare 2 videos releasing very shortly that you guys certainly don't want to miss. So with that all being said, let's actually dive right into it. And as you guys can see over here, we're over in the weapons category and we are going to be clicking on the multiplayer loadout, and we are going to be going over custom loadout 1. Now interestingly enough, if you weren't already aware, you get access to this particular weapons vault blueprint by pre-ordering the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2. So if you pre-order the digital Vault edition, you are going to be having access to this particular blueprint. And with that being said, let's actually talk a little bit about this particular blueprint and how it's different than just the standard blueprints that we saw back in Modern Warfare 2019 as well as Black Ops Cold War and Vanguard. So pretty much the main difference between a weapons vault as well as a standard blueprint is every single attachment on that particular weapon is themed for that blueprint. So I'm sure we're all very well aware that back in Modern Warfare 2019, you could have a standard blueprint, and of course it had a theme with it. All the attachments on that particular blueprint all cohesively went together and it looked really good. However, as soon as you swapped out one of those attachments for a different attachment, the entire aesthetic of the weapon goes entirely out the window. So as an example, you might have a legendary blueprint for the M4A1 carbine. However, then if you swap out the barrel as an example, the barrel is just the standard barrel for the M4A1. However, every other attachment on that particular blueprint is blueprint themed. So that's not the case with the Cinder Weapons Vault. So I'm going to be showcasing that very shortly, but if you want to go ahead and select the actual Cinder's Weapons Vault, you go over to your primary weapon and then you go ahead and select the weapon. In this case, it's the M4, and then you can click Armory or Equip Base, but in this case, we're going to click on Armory, and then you are going to be seeing two options. You have the M4, which is a standard one, and then you have the Cinder M4. So I am going to be equipping that. And alright, so as you guys can see over here, we have the Cinder M4. However, what I am going to be doing is selecting the Gunsmith, and then unlike the base version of the M4A1, since I only have it at level 1, I don't have any attachments on it. However, since I have the Cinder Weapons Vault for it, I actually have a lot more attachments. And interestingly enough, unlike weapon blueprints that we saw in Modern Warfare 2019, they just come with the standard blueprints on the weapon. Unlike that, with the Cinder Weapon Vault in Modern Warfare 2, you have a lot more options. So as you guys can see, if I go over to the barrel as an example, I have the 14-inch carbine shroud barrel, and then I'm going to be hitting the skins option, which for me is square because I'm on PlayStation 5, and then I'm going to be having the Cinder option, so as you guys can see. And this is the Cinder version of that particular armament. And then if I want to swap it out for, let's say, the 7.5-inch Tempest Fireband barrel, I can select just the standard version of it, or I can click on skins, and then I can select the Cinder version of it, which as you guys can see, aesthetically looks similar to the other barrel that I put on. However, functionality is a brand new barrel. And I can do this for all of them, even like this M16 barrel over here. This is what the standard version looks like. And this is what the Cinder version looks like, and it just keeps going. I can look at the magazine, we can do the 60-round magazine, I can put the Cinder one on. For optics over here, I can select this one as an example, and I can put the Cinder version of it. And yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want when it comes to attachments, and the look is going to be staying the exact same, which is something that I personally really like, and that is just for the M4A1. And interestingly enough, the Cinder Weapons Vault is available for all weapons in the M4A1 platform, which I'm going to be making the video breaking down how the weapons platforms work in this game. So that means I have that blueprint for the M4A1, and I also have it for the M16 as an example, which I can select over here. In similar fashion to that, I also have it for the FTAC Recon, which is another weapon in the M4 platform. Again, I just click on Armory and then I select the blueprint. Furthermore, if we go over to the submachine guns, the FSS Hurricane also has a Cinder blueprint. And also, if we go over to the 5.56 Icarus, which is in the LMG category, it also has a Cinder blueprint. And everything that I said about customization when it comes to attachments about the M4 is still very true with all these other weapons. So with that being said, I'm going to be messing around with some of the attachments. I'm going to be hopping into a game so that way you guys can see what the Cinder Weapons Vault looks like in game. And alright guys, so as you can see over here, we are going to be playing a standard match, and we have this particular FJX Cinder Weapon Vault for the M4A1. Now I didn't put any attachments on it, just so that way you guys can see what it looks like with absolutely no attachments in game. And yeah, overall I think it looks really good, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, there we go. That's gonna be our first kill. And yeah, overall I really do like these weapon vaults. I think it is really good that you can swap out certain attachments and it doesn't change the overall look of the weapon. And also I would like to specify, because we haven't got much information about like weapon vaults and stuff like that, but it is very likely that Modern Warfare 2 is going to be having standard blueprints like the blueprints that we saw in Modern Warfare 2019, where if you swap out some attachments, oh, there we go. We actually killed that guy. It's going to be changing the overall look of the weapon, because they did specify that the actual weapon vaults are pretty rare. So I would assume they're going to kind of be like the Mastercrafts that we saw back in Black Ops Cold War, where they are incredibly rare blueprints. However, because of their additional features, they're way more worth it, if you know what I mean. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, there we go. Let's go, we got the execution. That's what you like to see. Also, I'm not playing with any audio right now, so I'm a little bit deaf, I guess. I was gonna say blind, but that wouldn't exactly be accurate, you know? Okay, there we go. Let's call this UAV. Oh my, they are all coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're just all coming through here. Is there a guy on C or something? Yep, there is. Oh my. Okay, I know for a fact they were not happy with me. Okay. Anyway, let's go call on these score streaks or kill streaks. Alright, and okay. I thought this game was really close to ending, so I'm like, okay, I have to get my stuff down now. And we're doing all of this with absolutely no audio. That's what you like to see. Alright, I could probably call on this cruise missile very shortly. I just don't know where they're going to be spawning. Probably over at C, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, you can't exactly slide cancel in this game too, which I was never like a super crazy slide canceller. But you know, I dabbled, I did it. Okay, let's go and call on this cruise missile over here. This is the first time I ever got this kill streak, okay. Let's see where the— oh, there's two people over here. Oh, let's go, we got them. What are you doing up there? Oh, we got another. Okay, I will tell you something. This M4A1 is freaking ridiculous in this game. Alright, that's going to be the game. We did end up joining in a little bit late, but overall that was pretty good, and it also did the purpose of showing off this particular blueprint. So yeah guys, with that being said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well subscribe. Also, I'm going to be making another video today where I'm going to be breaking down and discussing how the Gunsmith works in Modern Warfare 2 and kind of clearing up some confusion, because I know a lot of you guys out there are a little bit confused as to how this particular system works. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So thank you once again for watching. I'm your host, Jungle. I hope to see you in the next one.